Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about how in the future, I'm including today now as part of the future, you're going to work harder for less money as the cost of living goes through the roof. And what do I mean when I say work harder for less money? The reason you're making less money is because the dollar is worth less. It's not worthless. It is worth less, has less buying power. That's why you're making less money. Not because you are making less dollars, fewer dollars per hour or per year. It's because your buying power is getting lower and lower. So you're making less money. You're paying more taxes. Inflation is increasing. The cost of living is going up. Insurance, taxes, food, housing, cars, childcare to raise a family. Everything is going up. So you are making less money. See? When you work overtime, they tax that. They tax your tips. They tax everything. Then you have to pay sales tax, which is increasing. Property taxes, which is increasing. Fees and other special taxes, county and local, all this stuff is increasing. So you're making less money, but the cost of everything is getting higher and higher. That's why I'm showing you this. The average cost of a home in 1965 was $21,000. Do you know how much the average salary was in 1965? $7,000. That's how much the average salary was in 1965. That's 3 times. 7 times 3 is 21. Okay? So let's say a person makes $50,000 right now today. They make $50,000 a year, which is right around, what's that, right around $25 an hour? You make $50,000 a year. That means your house, the average house right now today, should cost about $150,000. Right? That's 3 times. If the cost of housing and the cost of, I'm just going to use housing right now, but it's too difficult to use all the other variables like insurance and food. Since housing takes up about a third to 50% of most people's income, let's just use housing. The cost of a house should cost about $150,000. 3 times. The average wage, salary, is $50,000 a year, just using rough numbers. That means the average house should cost $150,000 in that category. If the average salary was $100,000 in the United States, the average house should still only cost $300,000. $300,000. So guys, why does the average house cost $450,000? Because it's not worth that much. That's why. The numbers have been artificially inflated. See, that's over a 1,000% increase from 1965 to today. 1,000%. See? So that's what I'm saying. So really, the average salary today, the average, should be about $150,000. But it's not. Let's find out. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, let's take a look at it. Now I don't know why this came up, the gender pay gap. I didn't ask for that. I just asked for the average U.S. salary today. The average U.S. salary for a man is $63,000. That is nothing. That's low. Think about that. When the average house today costs $450,000. $450,000. And the average salary for a female is about $53,000. So in order for a female to afford housing, the house has to cost about $150,000. And for the man, the average house should cost around how much? I don't know, $200,000. See, that's what I'm saying. So the housing, it makes no sense, but you're being priced out on purpose. The banks are rigging the numbers on purpose. You're being set up for failure. And this is just housing, which accounts for 30 to 50% of most people's income. This is just housing. See? So in reality, in order for an individual making $50,000 to live a decent lifestyle, it should cost about between $100,000 and $150,000. See? And that's still too much, to be honest with you. Because a $100,000 house, the mortgage on that house is probably going to be about $700 a month. Not including everything else. And the maintenance of the house and the utilities. Okay, guys? So this is the average cost of a house today, $450,000. Okay? So I'm trying to show you how you're being priced out. And if you don't look towards the future, you're going to almost be homeless. Unless your parents leave your house to live in. And even if your parents leave your house to live in, the taxes on that house over time, it's going to be about $500 to $1,000 a month. Just the taxes. Just the taxes. Not counting utilities. So, and it definitely depends on, what area of the country that you live in. So how much do you think a house is going to cost in 2035? The house has already gone up 1,000%. No, 2,000%. The house has already increased 2,000% since 1965. 2,000%. So how much do you think a house is going to cost in 2035? In the next 10 years? Which is not far away. At the rate it's going right now. Houses has increased 500% since 1980. 500%, man. Come on now. That's crazy. But wages have not increased no 500%. So it doesn't take a rocket surgeon. It does not take a rocket surgeon to figure this out. That you are going to almost be homeless. And when I say almost homeless, you may be able to live inside a core of a home, but you will not be able to afford it. You will just be living there. You barely be able to afford it. Let's look at how much a house will cost in 2035. The average cost of a home. There it is right there, guys. There it is right there. The average housing cost in 2035 will be between $800,000 and $1 million. $800,000 and $1 million. Let's find out how much do you have to make a year to afford this house. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. In order to afford an $800,000 house, here it is, between $200,000 and $260,000. To afford an $800,000 house, you typically need an annual income of between $200,000 and $260,000. Guys, do you realize that $10,000 per month is only $120,000 a year? I'm talking about bringing home $10,000 a month. Not gross. That's only $120,000 a year. $10,000 a month is how much per week? You need to make $2,500 a week in order to buy a house that costs $800,000. $2,500 per week. So how about let's double that? That's $240,000 a year. So you need to make $20,000 a month. $20,000 a month times 10 is $200,000. That's 10 months. Add 2 more months, that's a whole year. That's $240,000. That's $800,000, guys. And we know that if your average salary between a male and a female is between $50,000 and $60,000 a year, in 10 years, it's not going to quadruple. Even if it doubled, that's just $120,000 a year. You still can't afford an $800,000 house. Even if your salary double over the next 10 years, you will not be able to afford this house. Insurance costs is going to double by the time 10 years come through. And a lot of insurance companies, they're going to drop you. The premiums are going to be so high that the insurance company will not be able to insure all these houses for this amount of money. It costs a lot of money to insure these houses. See? So you got to think of the maintenance of the house and the insurance and the taxes and all that stuff is going to be high. Roofing is going to go through the roof. Electrical, plumbing, all that stuff is going to go through the roof. See, guys, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to show you the future. I'm showing you the future. Let's see. See? It says to afford an $800,000 house, you typically need an annual income of between $200,000 and $206,000. Now, that's just housing. This is not food or transportation. This is just housing. Depending on your financial situation, down payment, credit score, and current market conditions. However, this is a general range, and your specific circumstances will determine the exact income required. You could make less. You may need to make more, depending on the down payment. If the down payment is 20%, you're gonna have to come to the table. With what? $160,000? If the down payment is 10%, you got to come to the table with $80,000. $80,000. If it's 5%, you got to come to the table with $40,000. See, guys, so I'm showing you. Like, these are the real numbers. You can look it up for yourself. That's how much it's going to cost. In 2035, $800,000 to $1 million. That's how much it's going to cost. It may be a little less. It may be $700,000 to $900,000. Still going to be high. The average house is still going to be high. You know, like I said, depending on the area that you live in. And the quality of the homes are getting cheaper and cheaper. So it's not like you buying a real investment that's going to last for generations. Like, there are houses in Atlanta that's still standing strong that was built in the 70s. The house they building today, I'm not sure they're gonna be still standing strong 50 or 60 years from now, in 2055. See, guys? So yeah, I want to look at these numbers real quick. Hold on, let's look at these numbers. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, take a look right here. This is a historical inflation calculator. I put in $450,000 in today, 2024. In 2035, $850,000. That's the average house. In 2025, 2035 is going to be $854,000, and this is based on a 6% future rate of 6% each year. It may be more, it may be less, but from this point right now, from 2024, if the house increases by 6% each year, by 2035, the house would almost double, almost 100%, to $854,000. See, so they forcing the house to be an asset, to keep you working hard, and your money's gonna go fewer and fewer miles. Your dollar used to take you 10 miles, now your dollar can only take you 2 miles. And in the future, it's going to be 1 mile. So they're forcing housing to be your largest asset. They're forcing it. It's not natural. See? And that's not including everything else, the cost of food, childcare, education, transportation. You think Uber's cheap now? You think Uber's cheap? You think you love $5 or $10 ride? Okay, wait until 10 years from now, when them same rides are going to triple. It's going to cost you $20 to go 5 miles. They're going to be driverless cars. All the food is going to triple. Not grocery store food. I'm talking about food, that all this fast food that you like eat from DoorDash. That stuff gonna go through the roof. Like right now, Chipotle, what, $8, $9, $10 for a Chipotle bowl? Give it 10 years, it's gonna be $15. That's almost double. That's 50%. And if not more, maybe more than that. A bag of chips, right now, bag of chips costs anywhere between $5 and $10. In 10 years, that bag of chips will cost between $10 and $15. A bag of chips, it's going to be crazy, guys. I'm just warning you. Things are not going to get cheaper. The only thing that's going to get cheaper is you. You're going to get cheaper. You're going to have less value as computers take over. Real talk. As they're going to have robo taxis from Tesla. Uber's going to have Waymo. DoorDash is probably going to buy Lyft, and they're going to have their own automated robo car service. Amazon going to have drones. Drones are going to start delivering packages. The average Amazon driver only make $20 an hour. The average factory worker for Tesla only make between $20 and $30 an hour. That's nothing, guys. You talking about $20 an hour? You talking about, well, that's nothing. What, $30,000 a year? That's nothing. Maybe 40, maybe between $30,000 and $40,000 a year. That's nothing. I mean, seriously, you talking about $700 a week, $2,100 a month. Your rent is $1,000, car note $500, insurance $200, food, $500. See, guys, I mean, so you got to realize like that money is going to go, it's going to take you. It's going to go. What's the word I'm trying to use? Not as far. The money's not going to go as far as it used to go, because everything's going to get so high, so expensive, except for your wages. Okay, guys, so that's it for that video, guys. So I just want to show you that. Hold on, let me get out of here. I just want to show you the cost. The average cost in 1965, $21,000. The average cost today, $450,000. The average housing cost in 2035 will be between $800,000 and $1 million. I just showed you. I just showed you right here, right there. I just showed you. $854,000 in 2035. Give or take $50,000. It don't matter. If you're only making between $50,000 and $100,000 a year, it don't even matter. You need to be making between $200,000 and $300,000 per year in order to afford a house. If this is the average cost of a house, I mean, just think about it. It don't take a rocket surgeon to figure this out. Okay, guys. So that's it for that video, guys. I enjoyed it. I learned a little bit from that one. Guys, until next time, guys. Keep your life clean, keep your car clean, keep your home clean, keep your body clean, keep your diet clean, guys. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poisons that is in the food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned. You've been micro-poisoned every day. And since you're operating in your lower self, you are also unconsciously poisoning your children and your pets. Guys, remember to download and deploy your anti-malware software, debug and unplug from the matrix, guys. And until next time, guys, be your better self, prepare for the future, and realize, guys, that you have to resurrect your consciousness and wake up and come out of the matrix. Until next time, guys, I'm Countryman 777, and I'm signing off. Peace.